For introduction, Albert Einstein's formula E equals to mc squared explains that mass can be converted into energy. It is also a fundamental of nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. Moreover, it is also used in nuclear reactor, modern technology, and even sun.
Next, what is equation E equal to mc square? E equal to energy produced, m equal to mass converted to energy, c is equal to speed of light, which is 3 × 10⁸ meter per second, and extremely large. So why does it produce huge energy? So we know c square is equal to 9 × 10⁻16 meter per second, and even a small mass, when it multiply with c square, it will produce huge amount of energy.
Hi, my name is Marisha and teacher's name. Today I'm going to talk about mass defect. What is a mass defect? The mass defect is the mass lost during the nuclear reaction, causes the total mass decreases slightly after the reaction. The mass does not simply vanish, but it is converted into energy. Energy release can be calculated using Einstein equation. A very small amount of mass can produce an extremely large amount of energy. Why mass defect happens? It is because when nucleus form, energy is released as the particles bind together. This released energy reduces the total mass of the nucleus. The stronger the nuclear binding energy, the larger the mass defect.
Hey everyone, so my name is Adik. So I will quickly explain what is nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is basically an heavy atom is split into small atom and release massive amount of energy. Like for example, as we can see in this equation, the uranium is split into 2 atoms and release energy, and the original mass will be much greater than the product mass itself. Hence, the difference in mass we call it mass defect, and the energy we can use this equation E equals to mc plus, and the remaining electron from this will cause another chain reaction to produce another fission. And what is it used? It is used in nuclear power plant and also an atomic bomb. Alright, so now I'll explain what is nuclear fusion. It's the reverse effect of it, which is combine 2 nucleus is fused into one heavier nucleus. Like for example, we can take the sun. Like we have 2 helium, and then when it combine, we will become 4. This helium will have 4, and we release energy. And the total mass of helium is much greater than this one. Hence, more mass, it will still follow the E equals to mc plus. And although nuclear fission can only occur at a very high temperature, which is 50 million degrees Celsius, and it's mostly happen in sun or stars basically, because we still not able to reliably do it since it requires a very high temperature. So where is used, and it's naturally occur in sun, and also we have a research center at Kotamahawk that can replicate this fusion. So that's all for me.
Hi, my name is Nur Ain Farisha Binti Muhammad Mokhtar. So I'm going to explain why E equal to mc square is important. So first, it shows the relationship between mass and energy. Why? Because mass can be converted into energy. For an example, when uranium undergoes nuclear fission, part of its mass will disappear and becomes energy. So this proves that mass is not fixed, but it stores energy within it. And the second point is energy can be converted into mass. Next, explain how nuclear energy works. Nuclear reaction like in the sun or nuclear power plants release energy. This is shown in nuclear fission, like an uranium nucleus splits and the missing mass becomes heat energy. So this is why nuclear power plants can generate so much electricity from a small amount of fuel. And lastly, it's foundation of modern physics, like in cosmology and astrophysics. And the second is it essential in particle physics because E equal to mc square is used to understand how particles behave, decay, and also interact.
Hi, my name is Iza, and these are the example of nuclear energy in daily life. The first one is the electricity generated in nuclear power plant. The second one is for medicine, which is radiotherapy and PET scans. The third one is studying stars and the universe. And for the fourth one, future technology, which is the fusion reactors.
For conclusion, E equals to mc squared explains the relationship between mass and energy in terms of nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. Moreover, it is also used in many fields such as aeroscience and even medical field. It changed how we see the nature.